reasons I got trust issues is because of badass movies. But I trust you. Welcome to the 365 vlog. So hello people, today is May 7th, 2016, day 128 of the 365 vlog, and I'm gonna go on a movie review rant. Okay, so it's Saturday, I'm chilling, it's the end of the day, I want to kick back and watch a movie, right? So I decide to go to my on-demand because I don't go to the movies anymore unless it's really important and shit. I went to go look at The Fifth Wave because I was like, oh, maybe this movie will be interesting. Boy, was I wrong. That was 2 hours of boring assness. Oh, that's not even a good adjective to describe this movie, but it was very boring, and I'm gonna explain why this shit was so goddamn bad. Okay, so let me explain the movie a little bit in a nutshell. So basically, aliens came, fucked up the world in like 5 waves. They did all like the 5 horsemen, 4 horsemen, whatever shit. Came, fucked everybody up, got a bunch of kids, turned them into soldiers, fucked with them, and they're like, why are you doing this? We're just doing this because you guys are in the way. So now you understand the whole movie in a nutshell, and it's basically like a mini love story of these 2 people, one who's part alien, and this other girl who's just regular, and you don't even know this guy is part alien until he decides to tell you because he's some sleeper agent. Now, half the shit in this movie felt like it was either forced or just made up to drive the story along. It didn't feel fluid at all. Some of the characters were pretty bland, to be honest, and it was just boring overall. Like, it didn't give me what I wanted in a movie like that. It's a post-apocalyptic world, sorta, and there are aliens trying to take over, but you never get to really see the aliens. And it's just kind of insidious towards the end because the first like 4 waves happen, and then the 5th wave kind of isn't the 5th wave, and it's just this weird dual story of certain things. Like, I guess it's supposed to be a coming of age story or whatever or something. I don't understand. The main character, her parents both died because of stupidness, and it just doesn't make sense. I wish I got to see the aliens. I never get to see any of the aliens throughout any of the movie. And what really pissed me off was like, I didn't get a reason for why this was happening. Like, not to mention, I don't normally get reasons for why end of the world shits happen because they just do them anyways, and that shit pisses me off. But this one was the worst of them all. They were just doing it because they had what they needed. I mean, I guess that's a valid reason, but if it's a movie, can we get a little more imaginative here? Like, I know you want to like maybe break the trope and not go into that, but maybe give some reason. It might actually make the story a bit more interesting because that shit is already fucking boring. Like, it had me snoozing at parts, especially with the forced love interest that happened after some dude, the half alien dude, comes and saves the girl and whatever, and she eventually meets up with the guy she loved in high school to find her lame ass brother, who are all getting trained to become like soldiers, and it's just not a good movie. But this speaks to another subject that I want to talk about with these kind of movies. So what do I mean by these kind of movies? This movie falls into the trope of teenage post-apocalyptic world with a white lead. So this is basically showing that teenagers all can do whatever in the post-apocalyptic world. And this is like all over. I could name a list of things. We got the Hunger Games, we got the 100, we got, Divergent. There's a lot more that I could say like other than that. And these are all these teenage book tropes turned into movies. And I think maybe this is one of those that fits in that genre. Oh, Maze Runner too. But when you're looking at these kind of movies, it's boring because it's the same shit. Now, don't get me wrong, it's cool to have a female protagonist in a lot of these movies, but they all white, and that's back to my problem that I talk about in like every movie, that there's way too many non-people of color in these roles. And I mean, that movie had maybe a few people of color, but it wasn't many at all, and granted, they weren't developed at all because they weren't important. And this character was the focus, and I mean, their reasoning in Hollywood, I guess, is that if the person who has the lighter skin and technically is a more well-known actor, they'll get a better budget. But why can't you make a budget based off of the actor that you have? because it won't work. I mean, teenagers come in all shades and colors, not to mention people also come in all shades of colors. Why is it only one color that gets these kind of movies? I mean, that can also be said for black people who get a certain kind of movie, and any other people who don't even get movies at all, and if they do, they get turned into white people. I mean, at the end of the day, this movie wasn't good just based on its movie, but it adds to the whole list of problems with this kind of movie genre, and hopefully moving forward we can get better quality out of these movies, because I'm getting tired of this whole you watch one movie, two movies, then you watch like two parts of the third movie kind of thing. That shit just gets to me. I'm gonna talk more about this movie trope in another vlog because I think it needs a little more addressing than I'm giving it in this video. However, if you have on demand, do not watch this movie. It's at 33 on Metacritic. It's the second time I did this shit too. I did it with Noni. I'm trying to give these movies a chance. I need to be careful out here. It may be $5, but that's $5 I could have spent somewhere else. So just note to self, The Fifth Wave is trash, but watch it for yourself if you want to have your own opinion on it. This is just my opinion. I didn't agree with the movie. The movie's fucking lame. I was falling asleep half the time. But yeah, guys, that's pretty much all I have for you today. I hope that you enjoyed part of what I had to say about this movie. Or you agree somewhat, or you don't agree. I don't know. But yeah, if you made it to the end of this video, don't hesitate to hit the like button, and also if it's your first time seeing my face, don't hesitate to hit the subscribe button because I make new videos every day, and I hope that you enjoy them. So, question guys, if you saw The Fifth Wave, what do you think about it when you actually saw it in the theaters, or you saw it on demand, or whatever? Tell me what you thought about the movie, or in general about this movie trope, in the comment section down below. I'd love to hear what you have to say. But yeah, guys, I'm Vandal. Don't forget to keep it 365, and I'll talk to you with another video tomorrow. Peace. Bye. Even though this game is made up of heroes, you cannot be a fucking hero in this game. You need to work with your team to become part of it and play your role that can